My name is Rain, and I'm a piercer at Steel & Ink Studio. So for people with more active lifestyles, like people who are involved in sports or just like high contact things, there are certain piercings that can kind of like inhibit you from participating in those activities. So like let's say you're a wrestler. If you had a belly button piercing, you would have a lot more chance of that guy getting ripped out or migrating or just a whole bunch of like other terrible stuff. So I would say the easier piercings to heal with like low activity lifestyles would be like anything on the ears, like earlobes, the daith, the rook, the nose typically is pretty good like for healing, septum. Pretty much anything on your ear but the helix would be probably like a really good piercing for you if you had a low active lifestyle. Piercings that would be bad for like high active lifestyles would be like your surface barbells, dermals like in the face. The helix piercings are pretty hard to heal just because they are so far out on the edge of your ear that they do get caught more on like hair and like glasses and masks and stuff like that. But even like the eyebrow is a little bit harder because it is, you know what I mean, just being held in there under your skin. And so if you get some tugs on it or you hit it a whole bunch, like your body will try to reject that. There's a bunch of reasons that people would want piercings. I think that the biggest one would be like self-expression. You see something on somebody else and it looks cool and you try to put your own spin on it. Just try to like make yourself feel more like you. But there are cultural reasons, like there's cultures where people get certain types of piercings at certain different maturity levels. So regarding knowing if a piercing is good for you, if you're worried about like the mechanics of healing and how your piercing will heal, I would say you should come in and talk to a piercer just to get like personalized advice on it. But yeah, if you're just worried about like the aesthetics of it, I would say, you know what I mean, try out with some dots at home, see if you like it, and then come on in. Just figure out something that works for you. Healing times on piercings, they all vary. So really fleshy stuff like the lobes and the lips and the belly buttons, those take like 2 to 4 months. 4 on like the longer end if you're having a really hard time with it. But cartilage, I would say honestly no less than 6 months healing time. We usually say about 6 to 9 months for the cartilage just because they do get so irritated. It's just in their nature. If you're kind of on the fence about getting a piercing and you're more worried about like what it'll look like or if you'll look good with it, I would say just go for it. Like they're not as permanent as tattoos. They're not really as hard as tattoos. Like they're super easy. I would say go for it. But if you're worried about the healing part, I would say come in and talk to somebody and somebody can talk you through it and you can kind of know what you're looking forward to when it comes to healing them. So you should come to Steel & Ink because we have a team of very dedicated piercers that are always interested in keeping up on new trends and new techniques and new jewelry styles, aside from the fact that we really take sterilization into consideration and we really try to keep everything as clean and as safe as possible. Because you're trusting us with your blood, so we want to make sure that you're getting the most out of your experience.